years. Everything you want to know about the travel industry, this lady knows it. Matter of fact, she just got off a 2-week cruise on MSC Cruise Line and just had the most spectacular time traveling all over the world here for the last couple of weeks. And she's on here to share her story. She was reluctant, but I'm not going to tell that story tonight. I'm going to let Marlene. Marlene, thank you so much. You and Ivan, I know, had an amazing time. We talked about it earlier. But tell us a little bit about you, your background, why you're excited about this, and where this is going for you and others in the future.
Well, good evening to you, Daryl and Maria. I'm excited to be on here. As you know, I've just returned today from a cruise. We were away for 2 weeks. And in fact, I haven't reached home yet. Only you would I do this for. I am sitting in a restaurant having dinner, and my server is with me.
Hello, everyone.
And when she looked at the world tour, she said, "This is unreal. This has to be fake." And I said to her, "Well, now you understand how excited I am. I've never seen anything like this. And no, it is not fake." So let me tell everyone my story. My dear friend Maria there called me one day and she said, "I need my travel guru." And I said, "Why do you need a travel guru?" She said, "I've got something I want you to take a look at." I said, "Maria, I have no interest in taking a look at anything travel. I know everything about travel. There's nothing you can tell me that I don't know." She said, "Just trust me on this one and take a look. It costs you nothing." And I said, "Okay, Maria, since my mother always told me that if you say no to something you don't know anything about, then you are uninformed and you are actually a moron." So I want to be a moron. And I took a look at it, and wow, was I wrong about knowing everything in the travel business. What the Hearts have done with this is even better than what Netflix did to the film industry, because this industry is huge. And when you take this industry and put wholesale to it, and then you give them the opportunity of earning money, which Netflix didn't give us to have a seat at the table, I was blown away. So I got involved at the Platinum because I saw that that was where the value was. And since I'm going to be traveling and putting my clients on there, I needed to be at Platinum in case they asked me something. So I got involved. But before I started sharing it, I actually started using it. And I was saving money. So let me tell you about the cruise I've just come off of. 2 weeks. And I had booked the cruise in January before the actual launch of the ship, before the christening of the ship. And I thought no more about it. I had booked it before I became a member of Travorium. And then in September, when the final payment became due, I called Travorium and I thought, let me just check before I make this final payment how much the money is. And when she came back and it was $1,098 less than my net rate, I knew that I was going to lose my mind. So I canceled, and I won't go into details of how I canceled it because they probably locked me up. But I canceled the actual cruise and rebooked it through Ferrorium. I have been on there. In this last 2 weeks, I have talked to nearly everybody on the ship, whether they wanted to talk to me or not. I asked them, "How much did you pay for this?" And then I did a comparison for them, and they said, "What? Are you kidding me?" I have names and numbers. I have crew members who are waiting to get their wage check on the 10th to make sure that they get involved because they want to go home eventually. So I am so excited about this. And Michaela, who is from the Czech Republic, who is sitting with me here, knows people in Poland. I need the presentation in Polish, dearest Maria.
Gotcha.
And she is going to be doing this all over the place. And she's writing down already. She's such a good friend. And so I am excited about this. But I want to tell people about why cruising is such good value and why I get excited, not just about the world tours, but cruising, because the average person out there is paying, even when they get a discount, is paying the regular published rate. And when we can get even 500 or 600 off. I had one of my clients on the cruise with me, and Daryl and Maria, you know, my 86-year-old, I think she's on the webinar right now, and she sat with me at lunch nearly every day, and we chatted to everybody who walked by. We didn't care who they were, whether they liked us or not, and she chatted to everybody. And her cruise had cost $800 less than when I had booked it originally for her before she got involved with Travarium. So what do we get on a cruise? We get the food included. We get entertainment included. If it's bad weather, you don't have to go out there. You don't have to rent a car. You get the entertainment. You get people talking to you. You get beaches. You get all sorts of things all included. So why is it great to have this membership? Because one of the things that you get to take an opportunity of a lower price is a cruise. And so although the land stuff and the curated will never come as close to the savings that you get on a cruise, it is unbelievable. As Michaela says, it's fake. It's fake. She did not believe it. I gave her a flyer and she said, "What is the catch?" I said, "There is no catch." So she's still lifting herself up off the floor from this, you know, because she's blown away. All I can say is I have not been this excited in 20 years plus about anything. I watch a presentation, I pinch myself that I'm involved. So thank you again, Maria. I love you dearly. You know your husband's jealous because I've been talking to you over the past 2 weeks. And I did not correspond with him, but he's got to get over it. So anyhow, I'm glad to be here with you all. Thank you very much for having me.
Marlene, thank you so much. I know you and Ivan had a great time. Truly, truly amazing. You are one in a zillion. So guys, hey, we want to leave you here with our honest opinion. Guys, travel isn't expensive. Buying travel the wrong way is expensive. Michaela. Again, most people don't lack desire, guys. They lack access to what we're actually doing here. You know, that's why years ago, go by when they talk about years ago, it just goes by each day. The summers go by, the birthdays go by, the holidays go by, everything goes by. Someday disappears. The kids are going to be grown up, guys, and the memories people meant to create, they never happen. So what you saw tonight isn't about saving a few dollars, guys. It's about changing the way you experience life. And for some of you, it's even bigger than travel.
That's right. It's about finally being connected to something that grows instead of working harder in something that's capped. Yeah. So our opinion, it's only a matter of time that everyone will belong to our travel membership. The only difference is who positions themselves early and who wishes that they had. So don't overthink this. If this made sense to you, act on it. If it made you a little uncomfortable, that's usually a good sign. That means you need to lean in a little bit. So reach back out, get back in touch with the person who invited you to the Zoom. The worst case, you're going to travel more, better, and for less. The best case, this changes far more than your vacations.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we look forward to crossing paths with you somewhere absolutely exotic, somewhere beautiful, and building a legacy that lasts. It's your turn right now, guys. The end of the year, we go into the brand new year. You looking for something different. You know, a definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results, guys. For things to change, you've got to change, guys. One thing that I learned a long time ago is that what you don't change, you choose. So if there's something in your life you don't like and it's bugging you and it bothers you and you are not changing it, then you're choosing it. Guys, choose to travel more. Choose to create a financial fence around your home that nothing can penetrate. We got you. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thanks, Marlene.
And get back with the person that invited you here, and let's make it a terrific 2026.
Bye for now.